What's up, Blues? Welcome back to another video. And as you guys just witnessed, we beat Sheffield United 2-1 in their own stadium, Bramall Lane. And this was one of those games. One of those games that you have to work hard, be at your 100%, physically. You have to be intense, you have to go for the 50-50s. And you have to, fight for the win. And fair play to Sheffield United, they came out to get the results. The 3 points that they wanted. They were pressing us and they were working hard. They were constantly, trying to close down Jorginho and Kovacic, and they were kind of effective, not gonna lie. Let's start actually with the lineup. We went with Mendy, Aspi, Christensen, Rudiger, James and Chile as our wingbacks, Jorginho, Kovacic as our midfielders, and the front three, Giroud on the right side, Werner on the left, and Mason Mount as the false 9 or the number 10, I guess. And again, this game was a perfect example that we don't have to be at our 100% every game, as in the sense of like a tactical sense and like technical sense. We just have to be physical, and we have to work hard, and we have to fight for the result. And Tuchel showed us that he can do it. His team was perfectly set up to be physical and go 1v1 with Sheffield, and we managed to beat them. Mendy, he was very solid today. He kept a couple saves. He was about to keep a clean sheet before Rudiger scored that own goal. We're gonna get to Rudiger later. Aspi, was solid. Again, it wasn't one of his best performances, but he's solid. This was like a professional performance from him. AC Christensen, he's been a very good replacement for Thiago Silva as of now. Hopefully he's not gonna make his classic mistakes, and I hope that he's gonna continue his good form. Now back to Rudiger. He scored that stupid own goal. Stupid. It was what a horrible mistake that was. But like couple minutes later, had a couple like good blocks and tackles. So I guess he recovered it, but not really. So I think he had like a below average performance. Our midfielders, George and Kova, they were solid, especially Kovacic. I think he was one of the better players today, especially in the first half. His performance kind of dipped in the second half, but Jorginho overall today, he was a little bit, he was getting, done by the Sheffield players physically, and pace. Maybe Conte could have been like the starter, or maybe could have come in like a little bit early. But as long as we get the win, there's no problems. Reece James, again, how Reece James does it, very calm on the ball, controls the situation, just bullies his opponents. And this is one of those scenarios. He was very good today. His link up with Mason, and later on with Hudson-Odoi, he was as a bench player. He came on. He was very good. Chile, on the other hand, it wasn't one of his better performances. He was a little bit poor. He was kind of sloppy with the ball play, and I think he needs a little bit more time to get to his old form. Our front three, let's start with Giroud. Giroud, it wasn't one of his better performances. It wasn't a poor performance, but like it wasn't good, if you know what I mean. He was just a little bit too slow. He had some good hold-up play moments, but not that often. And Werner, on the other hand, he gave an assist to Mason. His runs were decent. He had like 1 or 2 dribbles, I think. And overall, this was one of the better Werner moments, Werner performances. And I think even if he scored, even if he scored, then it would have been like a man of the match. I think as of right now, we were just waiting for him to score that one goal because he really needs it. But he looked way more confident, so that's good. Mason, on the other hand, he was my man of the match. He was very good tactically. He was, again, very good off the ball, creating a couple chances here and there, linking up with other players. And I've been very surprised since Tuchel came in. He's been progressing very well this season. And I'm happy to see him gelling with other players, especially with the new players, because I think him and the other attackers that are recently arrived, like Ziyech, Werner, Havertz, he's trying to link up with them, which is a good point. As of right now, Ziyech and Havertz are not playing, but Werner is, so I guess that's a good point. Hopefully this team is going to gel even more, because we are playing Atletico Madrid in a couple weeks time. So we have to be on it, we have to go full force against them, and hopefully we're going to get the result. Now back to the Sheffield game. Sheffield United, thankfully, David McGoldrick didn't score us, the Irish R9. You know how he does it. Every time we're about to, play them, he turns up, he scores a goal, and boom. So yeah, I think Ampadu didn't play. I think it was a massive loss for them. They were missing Sander Berge. That they didn't have Baldock. Yeah, I think it wasn't the old Sheffield United players. Lundstrom was there, Oli Norwood, John Fleck, those guys were there, the usuals. Brewster, he came on later, and the Sheffield United manager, he was trying to go all in with the strikers. He brought like 3 or 4 strikers, I think, to get the result, and they were close, but they didn't, and we managed to get the 3 points. And I think the next game we have to concentrate on. The next games we got the FA Cup game, and I think the next game we have to kind of try out Zuma. I think we are missing Zuma's physicality and his aerial prowess, because since Zuma and Thiago Silva haven't been playing, we haven't been really a big threat in the aerial set pieces and stuff. So I think it's a good time to bring back Zuma, and I think he's not that bad on the ball, and I think Tuchel should be able to use him and utilize his pace and physicality. But yeah, guys, that was it. We obviously got a win. It was a very hard-fought win. It was one of those dirty wins that you need to get every season to get to your desired places in the table. And yeah, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and see you later for the next video. Bye bye.